Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are Group 3 from Financial Mathematics Group C. Today we would like to share with you guys about present value. But before that, let me introduce our group members which are Muhammad, Mifzal, Firdaus, Alia and Shikin. Now, let's move to the introduction. Present value or PV is the current value of a future sum of money or stream of cash flows given a specified rate of return. Future cash flows are discounted at the discount rate, and the higher the discount rate, the lower the present value of the future cash flows. There are a lot of importance of present value. First, important for analysis. For every business, it is important to understand future cash inflow or outflow from business. For example, PV calculation becomes necessary when you expect a certain level of future cash flow. Second, fundamental concept to calculate the value of various investments like bonds, stocks, bank deposits, insurance, and pension funds, you need PV calculations. Okay. Third, inflation effect. They make sure that the inflation effect on money is calculated over time by considering either the inflation rate or discounting the expected rate of return from future cash flow. Present value also have benefits. First benefits is investment decision. This method helps in making investment decisions since it calculates the current value of future cash flows in investment. If the investor does not have enough to invest from which he expects future cash flow, he would prefer to select other investment options. Second benefit is discount rate. The rate of return on investment is called a discount rate. In other words, a combination of the time value of money, which reduces over a period, and interest rate, which raises the value of your investment. A discount rate is used to calculate the PV of the investment in case of a settlement by discounting future value.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin Yusuf. Today, I will explain about what is present value. Present value is the current value of future cash flow discount at the appropriate discount rate. Present value also known as reverse of future value. In other words, present value is money received in the future is not worth as much as an equal amount received today. For example, you can refer to the diagram in the slide. We have 1,001 invest our money to increase amount for 1 year. So if the interest of rate investment for 1 year is 30%, we can invest our money to the next year is 1,100. In this case, 1,000 is the present value and 1,100 is the future value. In this case, we also got money in the present value and future value is not same. So, if we have problem to find the value of present value, we can use the formula in the slide, where PV equal to FV divided by 1 plus I power of n, where PV is the present value, FV is future value, I is periodic rate, and n is number of interest bearing period. If we want to find periodic rate, we can use formula in the slide. To the example, suppose an investor expects to receive 10,000 in 5 years and use a discount rate of 5%. Using the present value formula, the present value of the future can be calculated as present value equal to 10,000 divided by 1 plus 0.05 power to the 5 equal to 7,835.26. This means that the current value of 10,000 expected in 5 years is 7,835.26. Considering the time value of money and the 5% discount rate. We move to net part. Net part is application of present value. Present value was used in the investment analysis, where present value is used to evaluate and compare different investment opportunities. In this case, it helps investors to determine the most profitable investment. Present value also used in bond valuation. In bond valuation, present value is used to calculate the present value of future compound payment and the bond face value. This used to determine the bond fair market price. Present value also used to capital budget. In this case, company use present value for capital budgeting decision to evaluate the profitability of potential project or investment, so we can compare the value of different projects and allocate resources accordingly.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fidaus. Today, I want to explain about present value. The formula for present value is PV equals to C over 1 plus I to the power of N, where PV is the present value, C is the future value, I is the periodic rate, and N is the number of interest-bearing period. Next, for example 1, the question is, Mr. Nadim owes a total of Rm 3060, which include 12% interest for the 3 years he borrowed the money. How much did he originally borrow? The solution, we extract some information from the question, which is C equals to 3060, I 0.12, and N equals to 3. So we put all the information that we extract to the formula and we get the answer Rm 2178.05. So we can conclude Mr. Nadim originally borrowed Rm 2178.05 ringgit. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. I'm Norashikin binti Abu Bakar. So to continue with my part, I will explain about the present value intra-year discounting. So here, as we all can see, there is the second example of question, and the question asks what is the present value of $1,000 received in 2 years if the interest rate is A. 12% per year discounted annually, B. 12% per year discounted semi-annually, and C. 12% per year discounted daily. So here, as we can see through this question, the difference of each A, B, and C is it asks the present value if the interest rate is discounted annually, semi-annually, and daily respectively. To recall back the formula that we have studied, we have future value is equals to present value times with 1 plus I to the power of N. While I here is periodic rate and N is the number of interest-bearing period. By this formula, we can generate this and make the present value as our title. So hence we have PV is equals to FV divided by in the bracket of 1 plus I to the power of N, where I here is R divided by M and N is equals to M times T. R here is for annual rate and M for compounding frequency, while T is for the time period. So let's try first solve the question to get more understanding. So there is the question. First things first, we must interpret this question. Hence, we have R is equals to 0.12, M compounding frequency is equals to 1, T time period is equals to 2, and FV is equals to 1000. This is all we can get from the question given. And then I want to highlight that our compounding frequency, which is M, here is 1. Seems the question mentions discounted annually. And then by using the formula, which is I is equals to R divided by M, we can just substitute into that formula. So I is equals to 0.12 divided by 1. Hence, we get I is equals to 0.12. Same goes with N. We just use that N is equals to M times T. Hence, we got 1 times 2. Then, our N will be 2. Note that our future value mentioned here is 1000. So next, we can find the present value by using the formula and just substitute in the value given and I and N that we have calculated earlier into the formula. So we have 1000 divided by, in the bracket of 1 plus 0.12 to the power of 2. Hence, we get $797.19. For the second question, which is the interest rate given is 12% per year discounted semi-annually. So we take note that our compounding frequency here is different from the A, which is 2, because it mentioned semi-annually. So we just find the I first. I is equals to 0.12 divided by 2, and then we get I is equals to 0.06. N is equals to 2 times 2, and then we have N equals to 4. So we just substitute in all the values into the PV is equals to FV divided by, in a bracket of 1 plus I to the power of N. So hence, we have present value is equals to 1000 divided by, in the bracket of 1 plus 0.06 to the power of 4. And final answer would be $792.09. For the third question or final question, it asks if the interest rate 12% per year discounted daily. So we know that in a year we have 365 days. So we just take that 365 as our compounding frequency, which is M. So here we find first the I, which is 0.12 divided by 365, and we have I is equals to 0.000329. And then N is equals to 365 times with 2, and then we got N is equals to 730. And then our present value is equals to 1000 divided by 1 plus 0.000329 to the power of 730. And our final answer will be $786.53. Alright, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss example 3. The equation example 3 is Mr. Saleh wants 10,000 after 3 years. The interest rate available on a specific investment
which he is interested in is 4% per annum such as a year. So how much he should invest today to receive the desired amount? Okay, first of all, we must take and out the given from equation. So the solution, we know that future value is 10,000, interest rate is 4%, and period is for 3 years. So from the equation, we get the answer is 8,889.96. So Mr. Saleh should invest the answer amount today to get the desired amount in 3 years. So that's the answer for example 3. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alia. So now I will explain and show how to solve example 4. Okay. Encik Kamal is planning ahead for his son's education. The boy is 8 now and will start college in 12 years' time. How much must he set aside now to have 100,000 ringgit Malaysia when his son starts schooling? The interest rate is 8%. So, first of all, we need to identify the information given. 12 years' time will be n, which is number of periods. 100,000 ringgit Malaysia is future value since it was stated to have when his son starts schooling, and 8% is periodic rate. Now we will calculate the present value. All we have to do is just substitute the value into the formula. The formula for the present value is present value equal to future value divided by 1 plus periodic rate power of number of periods. We just need to substitute the value and calculate by using calculator, and then we will get the final answer 39,714.10 ringgit Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you. The conclusion for this topic is present value calculation helps make many investment decisions for the business and individuals. However, the exact value cannot be calculated because of changing interest rates on many investments and inflationary effects. This calculation still helps in estimating individuals' money worth in terms of their future expectations. Since the present value is calculated at the beginning of the period while making investment decisions, it includes some assumptions regarding inflation and the rate of returns on investment, which should be realistic and proper analysis. A comparison of various investment options is necessary to find the right plan to invest in. That's all from us. Thank you and goodbye.